Hey guys, welcome back to BHB, and today we have the top 5 MVP candidates of the 2020 NBA season here for you guys today. And oh yeah, January 3rd so far today. Happy New Year's. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and most importantly, if you guys have anything to disagree with me about in the comments, let me have it. I'd love to debate with you guys. So right off the bat, what I'm going to be doing is giving up some honorable mentions. And there are only 3 basically, and they consist of, number 1, you have Jimmy Butler. And honestly, the thing about this is that I honestly do not think that the Heat are going to be able to keep this amazing, insane run that they have. Like, they've been literally torching the entire Eastern Conference, but unfortunately for them, I don't believe that they're going to be able to keep it up, and I believe that they're going to fall to like 3rd or 4th seed post All-Star game. Once the rookies really feel the grind of the NBA season, I feel like they're really gonna have to drop down in the standings. But that's just what I feel, and I feel like Billy Butler, he can't really win MVP because it's more of a team effort in the Heat anyways, and with everything accumulating, I just don't think that he's going to be getting the vote over these other players. And I'm going to pair the next 2 together. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, they're resting way too much. I don't think that they're going to be able to win MVP because, remember, George missed like 10 games to start the season, and then Leonard, he's consistently resting, and I don't think you can win MVP playing only like 55 to 65 games, and I honestly don't think that they'd allow you to, or that anyone would vote you in. So yeah, that's that. Let's just get into the top 5. Right off the bat, you have Anthony Davis. There are multiple things working for him and multiple things working against him. So right off the bat, you have the fact that he does have the 2nd best record in the NBA. All right, or well, him and LeBron. Actually, as of right now, I don't know if they do, but I know that they're top 3 in the NBA. And honestly, they've been playing relatively well. However, the NBA media narrative is something that carries every single NBA MVP. Alright, Giannis Antetokounmpo, last year, it was his 1st season ever in the MVP, not 1st season, I'm sorry, I think it was 2nd season ever, but James Harden went the year before, they're like, give Giannis his now, and James Harden, Russell Westbrook, these guys win MVPs because the NBA media feels like they should. Now, Davis, if the media narrative focuses on LeBron James, his comeback season, Davis has no chance. But if the media narrative is that he came back and was traded, and the season he's traded, they make it to the number 1 seed, and that they saved the Lakers, guys, that would be great for his MVP run. But the only thing that's holding him back, in my opinion, is, well, he's having a lack of stats. He's putting up less points and rebounds than Doncic and Antetokounmpo. Actually, I'm pretty sure Doncic is putting up better stats than them all around, but Antetokounmpo has more points and rebounds than him per game, and I just feel like that's really going to be hurting Davis at that point. So yeah, that's why I'm putting him at number 5. At number 4, I am putting James Harden. And guys, I don't think anyone is really comprehending what he's doing right now, points-wise. 38.1 points per game, but honestly, there are multiple things, of course, holding him back. Number 1, he needs to hit the 2nd seed. Right now, the Rockets are the 4th seed. He stands no chance at MVP if he cannot get to the 2nd seed. If the Rockets are 4th or 5th seed, there is no way he's winning MVP, and it's just simple. All right, and basically, if Harden goes down, it's just MVP, Russell Westbrook, and the Thunder. Basically, it's basically Russell Westbrook. If he for 10, 20 games, he can just revert back to his NBA MVP season where, he averaged a triple-double, got the Thunder to the playoffs and all that. He can just return to that for 10, 20 games, and he won't be completely exhausted. And once Harden comes back, there you go. It's just simple as that. But that's the same thing for Russell Westbrook as well. But Russell Westbrook isn't really putting up 38.1 points per game. Because if Russell Westbrook was in the MVP conversation, if he goes down, then Harden is just carrying the entire load. And then it really doesn't show how important, how valuable each player is without one another. Because literally, when they're both on the court, they do well. And when one gets injured, the other one just plays a lot harder, and they both still do well. That's really the issue with those 2. But now, moving on, LeBron James, I have him at number 3 in the MVP race because he is stuffing the stat sheet. He's doing amazingly when it comes to stats. He's got the 2nd best record with the with the Lakers. And the only issue at this point for me is that, well, now that AD has joined him, like I said, media narrative is all that matters here. If LeBron James can somehow get the media to say this was LeBron's comeback season, let's give him this MVP because it's just amazing. The story is amazing. Let's actually get the media and the fans behind something that they can really get into and get James to the MVP spot. But at the same time, like I used for Anthony Davis, the example, if AD joins him and everyone in the NBA that can vote is like, well, it's AD that helped him in the comeback season, it's AD that's helping him get top spots like that, then he's got no chance. All right, now I'm going to move on. Number 2. Yeah, okay. Luka Doncic, he's stuffing the stat sheet amazingly. He's playing amazingly this season. I think he's basically putting up 39 and 30, 10, and 9. I think those numbers dropped just a little bit. But regardless, this is something also that's very important. He's new for voters. He's a fresh and upcoming player for NBA players, media, and honestly, he must be looking very, very juicy, no homo, to those voters. And that's why I feel like he might actually have a chance to win MVP. But as the same for James Harden and Russell Westbrook, I'm not going to be biased towards them or him. He needs to hit the second seed. That's the basis, really. Luka Doncic and the Mavs are like 21 and 11 as of the 3rd of January. Yeah, he's going to have to hit the second or first seed in order to really get that MVP vote. Maybe third because he's new. He's so young. He's getting compared to Michael Jordan already, to LeBron James. And, he's fresh for all the media to vote for. But at the same time, I really think he needs to hit first or second. And number 1, I think Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to win the MVP this year. He's absolutely stuffing the stat sheet, averaging an insane amount of points and rebounds per game with like 6 or 7 assists. And of course, he has the best record in the NBA. So yeah, that's that. But this is the most important thing. You take Giannis off the Bucks, and what are they? They're a 6th, 7th, or 8th seeded team in the East. Okay, possibly 10th. Because Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's like their only ball handler. I guess you got Chris Middleton, who's more like a Swiss Army knife. He can do everything on the floor: offense, defense, passing, stuff like that. You have point guards. You have George Hill, players like that. Or I don't think it's George Hill anymore. Is it? My bad. I think it's George Hill and Eric Bledsoe. You have those guys playing the point, but no one can create shots, dunk, bring in the fans like Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo is literally, what they call Kevin Garnett, the big ticket, because basically he was the only reason why anyone was going to NBA games in Minnesota. Giannis Antetokounmpo, no one's going to see Chris Middleton. No offense to him, but like, come on. No one's going to see Brook Lopez, all right? Without Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Bucks organization is nothing. The team is nothing. The fans have nothing to see. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he attacks the paint, passes out. His ability to carry this team is insane, and he's just stuffing the stat sheet while doing it as well. And I feel like his ability to really carry the team, I don't know how else to describe it. His ability to carry the team and create shots for others is what's gonna get him the MVP vote. Because you take Giannis off this team for like 10 games, the Bucks are gonna go 2-8. That's all I got to say. So yeah, those are my top 5. I think I already went over the honorable mentions. But yeah, if you guys have anything to disagree with me here, please feel free to comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be happy to debate with you guys. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching. You guys all had a great day, and goodbye.